Okay, here's stuff I got from yesterday. Did get some sort of DVD, VCR recording device. But got a printer. Got a couple, 2-3 bikes, electric lawnmower with a bag. My buddy called me up and he had some aluminum. He's doing a roofing job, so I picked that up. It's a place where I found out flashing before and different things too. Okay. So I'm going to now organize some of my wire. What I want to do is that wire there, I want to start taking it back, so I want to cut it up, separate it a bit, get it ready. I need to get this from my buddy also, Nokia. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out here and take the wheels off those bikes and so on. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, so basically I'm just going to cut the spokes off so I can throw it into my truck, the steel. The cutter is like half of it blew out, see that? So it's kind of a pain. This really feels really tight. So you gotta make sure these things are always tight. Otherwise you lose these bolts, and that's what usually happens. Anyways. Yeah, I was going to take the motor, that electric lawnmower, but to be honest, it's like 90% plastic, so I think I'm going to leave it. Otherwise, if I take it out, I have to dispose all the plastic. So at least if I scrap with the motor, you know, scrap here, it still can get a motor out of it. Then we have to scrap it all as plastic. It gives them the motor and a handle and wheels and a few things, but I couldn't believe when I seen it all plastic, pretty cheap. Yeah, I'd like to mention everybody happy Father's Day to everybody out there, all fathers. Like I say, we're having barbecue later, so I just want to catch up on some things here a little bit every day. Otherwise, you get too far behind. I want to sell some wire tomorrow. Get rid of all my aluminum in this property here. 2 gates. I don't think I have an inspection tomorrow, I don't think, but sometimes they come last minute, right? Yeah, the bolt cutters are really tight. The bolts aren't tight, it's just, I don't know, sometimes you like that. It's a new bolt cutter. It takes time to wear it out, but this one broke on strapping, like I was cutting the strap on the washing machines. This one broke. This is a cheap made one. But the first time I had a problem with this one. Usually they're black. This being shiny, not my normal one, right? So it's some cheap metal, probably. Cheap crap coming from overseas. What's happening? Just getting the quality's getting so bad. And you know, steel, it's not the issue of steel, it's just not tempered properly. You know, they're cutting corners somehow. You know, and it could also be, the ingredients of the steel too, possibly. But, anyways, one more to do there. So I'll finish this. I bent all these up here so they're a little bit smaller. It's not too bad. So that's up to my aluminum anyways, so it'll be great. So usually what I do is, if I don't plan to save this tire, I just cut it to get the air out. So it should be being recycled anyway, so it don't matter. Help them off like that. And separate the inner tube from the tire. And so you're not fighting, you know, using a valve stem. And then what I do is, let me try to find a container. So what I'll do is find a container like this, and then what I'll do is take this off. Find one spoke here. Okay, there it is. So take it off over a bucket and rotate it so it kind of falls in the bucket. Better if you have a bigger, like a tub. A square tub is better actually. It contains it better, but you just don't want to drive over these things. You probably get a flat tire. So, but you know, you get the big longest one here and then just pull it out. They all just kind of fall out. But like I say, the bigger tub, it gets contained better. Take a long stem, push up the rubber, and then slip, just like I say, do the magic. Remember that if the tub is bigger, then you're better off. Containing the majority. I mean, I'm losing a couple because the pail's small. That's okay. You have over 95 of them, right? In the pail, and then 95%. Okay, so got that part done. So I'll put that on my tire spot, and I'm gonna take it Monday. And the printer, I'm gonna scrap it the way it is. This thing's really heavy. I mean, some of those are welded, those rims. They could have a piece of metal in there, hard to say, but you know, the scrap here doesn't seem to care too much. It's not saying anything, so I'm the way they are. These got some mortars in here. I'm just using as a containment bucket. There's still mortars here I gotta take apart. Maybe I'll cut this up here, show you after. But let me pull this machine apart. And I'll just show you what's inside, if there's anything good inside. Okay. Okay, so basically, I pull all screws out. So I'm interested in any boards I can use for gold recovery. There'll be copper boards, and then there'll be the CD board. So hopefully some good chips in there. Oh, yeah, that's got a nice chip there. Sing Saz. Maybe it's a porno, who knows? Okay. Well, these are really tiny screws here. I'm not seeing very much on there, but I like this chip here. Happy about the chip. There. It's holding this in here. Okay, so take all these bottom screws out. Take the head out. Some more here, but there's not really much in this thing here, to be honest. But take this flat pack out. Flat pack over there. There's another chip here. We'll put the chips in there for now. So that's about it there. I can't sell these green boards. I got no buyers here, so you know, I gotta tear them apart, take the chips off them basically. Like this board here, all I want is this big chip here. You can take this little chip, probably nothing in it, but take it off anyways. Now there's some components here, maybe on these, I'm not sure. I like to take this one apart, but I don't have a screwdriver for this one. Maybe I'll pry it open or something. Oh yeah, there it is. Like I opened it. Couldn't see nothing on one side, but like these chips here on the CD. It's obviously an older CD player, so the chips are they're bigger, right, than compared to the other ones. There it is. There's more another chip here. There's a few chips on this thing actually. As you can see, you know, you don't really need a heat gun. Not for the bigger components, maybe for small ones you might, but so, and then I'll take that piece of brass off here. A little brass shaft. Basically scrap the rest. So I didn't take very much out of this thing, but you know, it's kind of the way it goes. This IC chip here too. There. I can grab this mortar. Little mortar, so a couple of mortars. Let's see what this metal is here. If it's brass or stainless. Probably brass. So that means there's another one here, right here. A piece of brass. Okay, so that's it on this thing. But like I say, these things don't really function without remote control. I had no remote control, and like I say, I don't want to buy one, so I'm just gonna scrap it. I just want the chips anyway, so I don't really care. I'm sure it's probably worth money on eBay, but that's the way it goes. The only good thing here is just really this transformer. It's a shame there's no buyers here for boards and stuff. Well, they'll say put in shred, so well, that's not really a buyer, that's just shred, right? So I'll take the spool off. So not a lot. Okay, that one's stripped. Got a few chips there, so I'm happy. Okay, I got a metal blade here. It's called Viper 4.5 inch metal blade with diamonds. It's called Snakebite Industrial Supply. Or Ace Industrial Supply is the manufacturer, I guess, or the you know, sometimes you put the name on stuff. But anyways, it cost me 75 bucks. It's actually metal cutting blade. So made out of metal with diamonds. So we're gonna put it to the test. See if it performs. See how she performs right now. I'm gonna tighten it here, so okay. Now, 1 second here. Let's pull the battery out so I don't, in case something goes wrong, lose a finger or something, right? Okay, it's tight. So wear glasses, wear gloves, which keeps grease off your hands as much as possible, but still gets through, but it does help. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it. Yeah, it's got a bit of a kick. I don't like how it kicks, how the way it vibrates. I don't know if it's that great of a blade, to be honest, but we'll see. Let's see if I get something else. I don't really trust The way it's vibrating. So I'm gonna use something just to hold it for now. Should be using a vise, but don't have my vise handy, so add a protection here. No, it's starting to cut better now. Okay. So now, grab my hammer, my trusty hammer. There it is. Okay, this actual came out of remember that ceiling vent fan I had? A vent fan for a kitchen, goes over a range. So that's the two motors that came out. And it came in aluminum also. I'll weigh that just to see what kind of weight's in there. Two motors about that big. It's cast aluminum all around. Let me just cut this next one here. Been sitting in my garage for months, so maybe a whole year even. Okay, that one cut. All that copper I'm wasting, oh my god. Look at that, very nice. Okay, so let's go to the weighing scale. This one here is two motors, so let's see what they weigh up. Hopefully I can get a reading off the scale. That blade's supposed to last from at least 50 blades, abrasive blades. What's in this one here? Oh, 1.2 pounds. Wow. 1.2 pounds in that motor. That's nice. Oh, look at that. 1.2. Let's see. I said 1.6 a second ago. 1.4. Wow. So those two motors, you got 1.4 pounds. Then you have the aluminum housing and casing. That's that really high output ones. It goes above your stove, right? Two motors, and you got the big plastic swirl cage in there. Wow, 1.4, that's awesome. 2.4 total here. Okay, well, it's weird how it reads 1.4, 2.4, 1.2, weird, huh? Scale might not be so accurate, but anyways, gives you a rough idea. Well, that is awesome. See if I can find a container. Okay, that motor's been sitting for months. Actually, if this is copper, if this is copper. I'm going to cut along here with that steel and get another test. We're going to break these things in, right? See if they perform or not. $75 is a big chunk of money. I could buy 75 crap blades for the price of that. But he says it's equal to 50 good blades. True or not, don't know. You can see the diamonds coming out. Yeah, so now, I guess when I first used it, the abrasive stuff that was glued on there, okay, now is wore off. Okay, before I venture into this, let's see what it is. Copper. No copper. Shit. What a waste of time. It doesn't look like copper. See, harboring crap here. Look at that. It's not even copper. That's a joke. Well, you know where that goes. See, you have to check. If you don't check those stupid things, it's not worth it. Okay, let me see if I have something else. Stand by. Oscillating fan. Okay. It's disappointing. Okay, so his blade's working good now, so I got more trust in the blade now. The first couple cuts there just kind of seemed a little strange, but anyways, look at that. Well, that's not what I wanted. Okay, that's it. You'll have to clean up some of it, but really nothing there. Not that heavy. See if it even registers. A couple ounces maybe at the most. So it's 2.6 right now. See, it's a finicky scale, but anyways. 2.8 with a little bit of paper on it. Anyways. See, it doesn't register with that. See, even that doesn't register. See, the scales take a certain amount to weigh. See, 1.2 no. Anyways, just wanted to show you, I think the blade is good. So the blade's working. Just don't know how it's going to work on like heavy steel. But I should have cut that steel, but I don't want to waste. Every cut you do, you're wasting the blade. So might as well make it work. You know, make it work when I need it, right? So I wonder if I could, let me just, in the bucket I got some armatures. Let's see if I can cut an armature. I had another one that seemed kind of loose. Let's see if I can just cut along here a little bit. Okay, so I want to see if I can, these will come loose. Oh yeah, they do come loose actually. If I can cut, but the problem is there's so much lamination on these things. It doesn't really want to come off. Plus I have to cut deeper and stuff. Looks like I gotta cut a little deeper here and there, but it's a little bit of a tough go on this one. But I think if I cut deep to one side, I can get some of it out. But trying to strip it 100% takes quite a bit of work. This might not be worth the time and effort. Yeah, I'm not going to bother right now. Got too many other things to do. So anyways, like I say, it's the armatures, like I say, are a bit of a workout. I mean, most people try to sell them the way they are. Kind of makes sense, you know, just because, you know, you can see the round rotary type motors, you know, are pretty easy, right? This one here, it's got lots of lamination on there, so it makes it really hard to get it off. Okay, that's it for on that one. I'm just going to start sorting my wire out, separate some of the stuff here, just, you know, and then sort out later the rest of it. Cut some of the uglier plugs on there if I can. Most of the stuff here is just, you know, I'm going to take a few things like some IC chips off and then maybe a relay or something, but most of it's just going to go in a shred anyways. Just like stuff like this I can't throw in the wire, it's got to be cut off. A lot of stuff's for microwaves and stuff. Microwave stoves. This kind of something like this. They'll come off. All these little relays. I want to run a load of wire, lots of wire now, so oops, wrong spot. So I should have enough for a load. I'd say about 100 pounds of wire probably, I would think. Could be wrong, but just don't know until you start, you know, it starts adding up, right? These things have to be separated too. These are steel. So that's thing works okay, I guess. I mean, you know, it's not, you're not getting a big smoke screen of that material that's grinding off. You know, like on those discs, you know, they start grinding them and just dust comes flying everywhere. And but like I say, we'll see. But they say you can do up to 50 grinding wheels, like good grinding wheels, to one of those. So we'll see. is all for microwaves. You can see they're just little coils and different things that have to be cleaned. It's an inverter board. Nice little board. It's amazing how fast this stuff adds up. Start taking things apart and you have buckets of stuff to process. And this stuff's good to process because you got wire and copper and you got heat sinks. So that one's done. Plus it'll make the wife happy. Oh, that's heavy. 50 pounds of miscellaneous. And I sell some power supplies too. So there's so many power supplies that have been trimmed already. It's amazing how much wire is out there. There's wire everywhere. I find these cutters pretty good actually. They cut nicely. Let's get rid of this cable here. Then we'll take off the connectors that have gold potential. Like this is gold plating in this thing here. There's another one here. I don't know how hard it's going to be to extract it, but like I say, it's there. Transformers, more transformers. Even these have gold. That's kind of what I'm going to do, is get this all cleaned and then throw those bikes and stuff in my truck. And then I got a microwave there, the wheelbase or the legs from a swivel chair. So all these transformers, they all have copper. So in here, like, there's not really much in here. All I do is, just pop out a couple things here. These are probably steel, so you don't know. See lots of barbecue valves, the regulator valves. Cast aluminum, I could sell that. Another power supply here. Probably a nice power supply, this one actually. Right? Nice protective stuff on it. Like some of these are worth stripping, like the heavy ones maybe, but ones that are light, I wouldn't bother. Like this has got nice heat sinks in here. It's probably a high power one. Leave that one like that for now. So I might be able to sell that one the way it is. There's guys out there that are building computers and they want, high-end power supplies. Even though it's an older model, it's still high-end, right? wattage. Okay, I'm gonna keep plucking away here. We'll come back to something else later on. Okay. Yeah, I got a couple pick up here. A barbecue, and I got a little scooter, a little wash machine. Can you see the motor under here? Is there a motor?
Big one, huge.
Okay, well I'll take it out later.
This is like a roper. This thing. Really big motor.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of them steel. I mean, aluminum windings. That has nice air conditioning, which is good. We don't need this now, so. This one back here. That thing has nice AC. This fan, really strong AC in the back also, so it's nice. Yeah, my brother found this one here. I'm actually just working in the yard, cleaning all that stuff up, so. Okay. Not bad for Father's Day.